Comic Impact welcome to you this week for February the 8th, 2012. I am Sheldon, and these are my 5 books that I'm looking forward to. Simon only gives me 5, because if he gave me 6, it would get weird. Could be right, I don't know. First of all, if you're a betting man, and if you've been listening to the podcast, and you should be one of the two, I'm leaning hard on the podcast one. Don't be a betting man. But in this case, you'd want to be a betting man as well. We have Secret Avengers number 22 by Rick Remender and Gabriel Hardman, and this will probably be my pick. I'm calling it now. If it's not, I apologize to both Gabriel and Rick, but I've been looking forward to this. If you've been listening to the podcast, you know Simon and I can't stop talking about their work. So you put two great things together, and you get one massive thing of good. That will be Secret Avengers number 22. Good jumping on point, too, by the way. If you haven't read them before, don't worry about that. Just pick this one up. You'll be set to go. Then we have Venom 13.1 by Rick Remender again. He's just going to do all books now, I think. And Garbett is doing the artwork on this. And you know, the last issue we were dealing with the Circle of Four, I think is what it's being called. But it's basically Red Hulk, X-23, Ghost Rider, and Venom. And they are fighting the forces of Hellfire Damnation, and this is a .1 issue, so I'm sure if you didn't read the last issue of Venom, which came out last week, and you could probably still go back and buy it at your local comic store or online at Comixology.com, you can just read this one and be fine too, I'm sure. That's generally what the .1 issues have been about, so looking forward to that. Then we have DC Comics Green Lantern number 6 by Johns and Mankey. They've been doing a great job with this book. It's been different. I've expected it to be more based around Hal, and it's not that it's not, but it seems that there's a lot of Sinestro in there, which is fine. I think it makes the book a lot more interesting because you don't know where it's going to go. It's called Green Lantern, so it's not called the Hal Show. Could be. In the past it was. Then we have Scarlet Spider number 2 by Marvel Comics, and that is Yost and Stegman. This is a different kind. Look, first of all, I'm with you. Everyone is going, ugh, because you hated the Clone Saga and stuff like that. Don't worry about that. This is a really cool take on a different version of Spider-Man. He was a weird, messed up clone called Kane. He's not. I mean, he's not Peter Parker. He has a different sort of judgment calls, completely separate of all of that. He's got his own thing going on in Houston, which, I don't know. I don't know how much stuff they can do in Houston. We'll see. We'll see if he stays there. But we'll see what his deal is. So far, issue 1 was great. They didn't have it online, unfortunately, but you had to go into your comic store and buy them. I buy all mine digitally, so I was a little sad, but maybe they'll make that up with issue 2 and also give us issue 1. We'll see. Then we have Suicide Squad number 6. A lot of complaints about, oh, Harley doesn't look right, blah, blah, blah. Look, if you're a fan of Harley Quinn, this is going to be your jumping on point. You want to start on number 6, and this is Glass and Rainey, and the artwork that Rainey is doing is amazing. I really, really appreciate it. I like it. I hope he stays with the book. He keeps going with it. It's awesome. The storyline is all about Harley breaking free, and she's trying to track down the Joker. She wants to know what's going on with him in the DC universe. I think we all do. I mean, the last time we saw a piece of him was his face, and it was off. Like the movie. Don't worry about it. You're not missing a whole lot. Unless you're a John Travolta and Nick Cage fan, then you're missing a whole lot. I'm talking to you, Ken. Yeah. So those are my 5 books that I'm excited about. A lot more books out there than that. These are just 5 that I am looking forward to, and I hope you have your own little list and you compare and contrast and take notes and write stuff down here and keep coming back to ComicImpact.com. We always appreciate it. Keep going to the Facebook page. Keep checking out the YouTubes, which I'm trapped in right now. It's like the negative zone, whatever. Yeah, thanks again for Comic Impact. Don't forget, hey, we're almost done with the Cosplay Girl of the Year. You want to vote? They need your votes. And that's it. Until next time, Comic Impact. See you later.